Hey there, how's it going? We're back. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we chatted together. But we're here. We Love Betting is here with a new video, and it's late March. Nothing much been happening in domestic football, but lots of international football. So we're talking Euro 2016 this afternoon. My name is Chris Gray. This is Marco here. You know the drill by now. We're chatting odds. We're chatting how it is. We've had a few pints. I'll confess. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. Actually, people hate international football from what it seems on Twitter, but I love it. Couldn't get enough across the last couple of days, so yeah.
Yeah, no.
Arms are ready to go for France.
Yeah, no. It's been quite exciting. Saturday was quite grim, apart from the England-Germany game, but it was a nice opportunity to escape. We had a good weekend actually. We quite a quiet weekend inside, able to relax and have fun. It was worthy, definitely. Right? Let's talk betting though. I want to hear this man's opinion on how he sees the friendlies and how the Euro 2016 odds have affected these friendlies, and your view on how you see the summer tournament in 10 weeks' time. Joint favourites at the moment, France and Germany locked together at 72. You said to me about 45 minutes ago, after pint 4, you said that I don't want to follow the crowd, but I have a lot of faith in France. Explain.
Yeah, I hate following the crowd and I hate following a bandwagon, and there is a bandwagon beginning on France. They've come into joint favouritism because slowly people have started to realise the strength and depth of the French squad, and the amount of young players coming through into that squad. They are stocked full of talent. Even Karim Benzema for me is one of the most underrated strikers in world football. This might sound ridiculous, but he is one of the best strikers in the world. So the ongoing issue about him is a potential problem. Well, no, it's not, because they've got Griezmann, one of the best strikers in Europe at Atletico Madrid, pulling up trees to come in for him. They've got Giroud. There's a couple of question marks at fullback. Not too convinced at fullback. At centre half, we've got Raphael Varane, we've got Paul Pogba in midfield, possibly Griezmann, Matuidi, so many players at the squad. Deschamps I'm not convinced about though. Fullback I'm not convinced. Tactically naive, not enough experience. He's been there and done it as a player, but coaching wise there's a lot of coaches in the Euro 2016 who I'm not completely sure about. Deschamps is one of them, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was outfoxed by a more experienced man.
Okay, interesting thoughts. Germany, 72 joint favourites. For me, been disappointing since the World Cup. That's been very noticeable. Haven't been in their group for the qualifiers. They've just lost to you guys. I think I saw a stat. I did some research. Like, basically 50% of the games since winning the World Cup, they failed to win. So not in great nick. 72 joint favourites though. Would you back them?
I need to be convinced. There's absolutely no doubt that they deserve to be world champions, but you look at that world champion team, Philipp Lahm and Per Mertesacker have gone. Jerome Boateng, centre half, injured. It's touch and go whether he's going to be 100% come June. That's 3 year back 4. Up front, Miroslav Klose has gone. They've been playing Mario Götze as a false 9, if you like. They're really well stocked in midfield. But there's key positions there which there's question marks on. They're conceding goals. The thing with Germany though is it's quite a stereotype when they turn it on for major tournaments. They did it in the year qualifying. They still finished top of our group, so they'll be thinking, what are you bothered about? They just destroyed Italy as well the other night, so yeah, I wouldn't be backing them at 72 right now.
Okay, let's look at two more sides at the top of the betting. And Mark, I know it's a nation that you suggested maybe underestimated here, 11-2 in the betting, but a disastrous World Cup 2 years ago after dominating world football for the previous 6 years before that, Spain.
Yeah, I love Spain to bits, back them in the World Cup again. They're a team that are just not in the betting at all, because obviously they're 11-2, but seems to be in spoken word across football fans, just forgotten. They are the reigning European champions. They are a nation absolutely stocked full of talent. Again, question marks in attack, who they're going to pick. Doesn't look like Costa's going to figure. Adjuriz has finally got a ball, even at 35, 36. He's a player who can change a game for them. Again, question marks over the coach though. Del Bosque is a bit of a dinosaur now. We saw that with his negligence towards Adjuriz, but definitely don't rule Spain out. They're definitely there, and they should go well. Tough group though, right?
Yeah. We've got to talk about England and you know, it's weird that I saw the last so I saw the second half of the England game on Saturday night, and it was just like, I don't know, it was Twitter after it was almost like quite refreshing because the cynicism had gone, the belief had returned. And you know what? After 10 years away, I kind of quite enjoyed it, to be honest, even though I'm Scottish. And if I was English, I'd be really excited. And obviously, the last time result kind of tempered that sense of excitement. The 2-1 defeat to Holland. No shame in that, but they're a puzzle to solve, Mark. How would you unsolve them here?
Right. Firstly, no shame is right losing to Holland, but it's a game they should have won. Holland are a team to put away at the moment. We've seen that in qualifying. You've seen that in the first 11 they picked at Wembley last night. And it's an absolute shadow of the team that we've come to expect from Holland. England, hold my hands up, didn't watch the Holland game, didn't see the Germany game, so I can't comment too much on England. But for me, if they're to be successful, they need to basically find the nucleus of what's gone well at Leicester and Spurs this year. Just playing at pace, playing at pressing, at tempo, with belief, to take teams apart. And I'm not convinced Roy Hodgson's the man to do that. I love Roy Hodgson to bits, but for me he's a pragmatic manager. He'll play on a defensive foot, but you know, he's not going to go all out, all guns blazing. But the way Leicester play, for example, and Spurs to an extent do too. There's doubts that for me over the defence. Not convinced over either fullback. Not convinced at centre half either. Chris Smalling's being dubbed, you know, England's best defender at the moment, and he was a laughing stock 24 months ago, 18 months ago. So need to be convinced there. I'm not convinced they'll leave out Rooney. A lot of question marks still to be resolved, and I think I'm kind of glad for them that they did lose to Holland because it's finally kind of tempered that a little bit of emotion. There's still a bit to go. Still, I think you said it yourself actually, I don't think Hodgson's the manager to win a major tournament. So,
yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, but it's kind of part of me that wants England to be blooming for that week, because that 10 days before they get knocked out. I'm only joking. But it's quite nice. But anyway, let's move on. There's a plethora of other sides we get through, and I want Mark to pick out his best sides. Belgium 12-1, Italy 18-1, Portugal 25s, Austria 40-1, Wales at 80s, and then the rags after that. But Mark, quickly, with 8 minutes in, pick two sides, please, that you think offer value at the odds.
I don't want to include them in my in these two, but I feel like I have to mention Portugal because no one seems to be talking about Portugal because they're bloody boring these days. Fernando Santos, so we know, former Greece manager, very defensive coach, who keeps things very, very tight and organised at the back. But when you've got Cristiano Ronaldo up front, anything can happen. So 25-1, possible bet there. I like Croatia. You've got two, arguably the most prolific playmakers in world football there, in Modric and Rakitic, Mandzukic, who I'm not completely convinced about, but will do a job for you. Again, question marks over the defence. I like Croatia. Austria, it's a team full of Bundesliga class there, and Poland as well. If I had to pick two of those, I'd probably say Portugal, to be honest, at this stage.
25-1.
And Austria, I think I saw the game against Sweden in qualifying when they won 4-1, and they absolutely took Sweden to pieces. And Sweden, for me, are a one-man team, and Zlatan, very full of industry, full of hard-working players, normally quite well organised, but they were just absolutely torn apart on the counter-attack. You've got Fuchs, the captain, at left-back, doing great things at Leicester. A few question marks over attack again. But you've got David Alaba, the most versatile and classy player on world football at the moment. Just full of Bundesliga talent, and it's like
lots of good stuff there. Definitely. And just quickly, Mark, before we go, what have we got in store for Euro 2016 and Wheeler betting, and what are you doing personally?
I'm going to Euro 2016. Wheel betting is a bit of a secret still at the moment.
Oh, is it a secret? All right, I can't mention it. All right, we'll leave that.
It's big.
It's big.
It's big.
It is big. She told me. And no, it's big. We'll leave it there, and we'll catch up next month. See you there.